Hello, everyone. We'll let some folks get on in the room. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry I was a little bit late. These things happen. I rushed to get down here. Hello, happy full moon in Leo. Hello, enduring hope. Hello, Virgo love. How are you guys doing? I hope your day was good today. We're actually going to be doing a little bit of an unboxing. Hey, Vicky, how are you, love? Going to be doing a little bit of an unboxing today, too. I love when I get brand new decks. Like those of you that read, don't you absolutely love it when you get brand new decks? Hey, S. Marie. Good. Hello, everybody. I'm like, gotta open it up. Love when I get a brand new deck. So, just so like I can just say hello and welcome to everybody that's like here. Welcome. Thank you so very much for coming. I really appreciate it. We're going to be doing readings by sign for the full moon in Leo. Now, last night, if you joined me last night, we were doing, we talked about the astrology, the energy that we can be expecting for this month, for this full moon, what we should be releasing, what we should be looking at, and all that kind of great stuff. So I did that last night. Go check that video out. It's a great video. And so tonight we're going to be talking about the actual, I'm going to go by sign. Probably tonight we're going to do sun and moon. I typically don't do rising for the lunar cycles, and I'll tell you why. Because your rising sign, we'll just do a little bit of, chitty chat for a second while people are coming in. Yes, honey, new deck. I'm about to show it to you in just a second. I don't do rising signs for the lunar cycles because your rising sign is more of a calculation than its actual planet placement in your natal chart. It is the sign that was coming up over the horizon at the time of your birth. So there's no rising sign planet. I mean, the rising sign can denote or does denote the ruler of your chart, right? So my rising, as far as a planet, my rising sign is Capricorn. I'm a Cancer sun, Aries moon, Cap rising. So I am all about the let's get it, let's go, let's get started. So I'm very cardinal, okay? So that's my rising. Now, so Saturn is the ruler of my chart. So that's why I do a lot of teaching, right? And that's where we're going to see this channel evolve towards that. However, it's not an actual planet. So therefore, I feel like for the lunar phases, because it's all about aspects and all that, I just really feel it's, I just feel like I don't do rising. Hey, Sandra. So everything tonight are going to be sun, and we'll talk about moon as well. So S. Marie, if you can help me by keeping track of that, that would be absolutely fabulous. Okay, let me show you the new deck. So what I got, I just came today, was this beautiful Starseed Oracle. Now, the reason why this is like super exciting for me is because those of you that have been with me for a little while will know that I also have the Star Child Tarot. Let me add my little camera in this view because I didn't have it in. Cam link. There I am. Okay. So I've had the Star Child Tarot for a little bit. I think I bought this sometime last winter. It's been about a year. And this is the accompanying oracle deck. So I'm super excited because we're going to use this oracle deck. Look at this. Look at that box. Look at the box. Unboxing. These are beautiful. So let me show you the Starseed Tarot cards. This is what the cards, oops, they're reversed. What they look like. These are the Starseed Tarot. I was using these a lot last year, and I've been kind of called back to them. Because the other thing I want to let you guys know, I'm going to add this in the description. We're really going to be focusing on this channel on those that are becoming awakened, and definitely like the awakened star seeds, the awakened indigos, the awakened light workers. So really that's who I'm really talking to, and helping you guys grow from just becoming awakened. Some of you guys are in that spot, just realizing who we are, and then healing and growing and being able to go and fulfill our destinies. However, but those of you that maybe are, you've already awakened, wherever you're at your journey, that's my goal, is to help you. Look at that box. Isn't that beautiful? God, they're just so beautiful. It's beautiful. Come on. Here we go. Oh my goodness. We're going to get to. Sorry, guys. Oh, look at these cards. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right, we're going to have a fabulous time with these cards tonight, everybody. And then for the moon sign, I do have my Moonology deck as well. So I want to give you guys an idea of what I'm using and why. Okay, but I want you guys to get into your Lightworker, Indigo, child. Why is this acting up? It's so weird because sometimes it acts up unless I've got something else for it to kind of focus on. Okay. It's happy again. So I'll put my celestite there. So we're going to use the Moonology deck for the moon signs, and then we'll use the Star Child, the Starseed Oracle, and then we'll clarify with the tarot. How does that sound? Is everybody cool? Oh my good Lord, help me. Jesus, please take the wheel on this. Okay. All right. Hey, Deanna. Hi, dear. All right, guys. So let's get started. And we'll probably throw a little astrology into it as well. So we're going to get started now, finally. Thanks, guys, for hanging with me. I so very much appreciate it. So we're doing sun and moon. You guys let folks know that I'm here. Is that bottom part irritating you guys? You guys okay? I don't know why that's acting up. I'm going to pull that down a little bit. All right. At least we can't see the part that's flickering because it was really bothering me. All right, here we go. All right. Thanks, guys. Oh, my God. Oh, honey. I know. And okay, I do have to tell you a little bit because I don't typically do unboxing. They have a really nice weight to them. I mean, they're a really good weight. They're not super glossy. Sometimes they're not super laminated. They just really feel good. They feel really good. Oh, now you're acting up again. I don't know what the problem. I wonder if bear with me, guys. Sorry. Oh. All right. All right, nope, that didn't help. All right. I'm just going to have to live with it. I must just see it on my side, and it's bugging the bejeebers out of me, so I got to ignore it. Hey, Jubo, how are you doing? All right, let's get going with Aries, finally. I'm so sorry for the delay. Aries sun, okay, whoever's keeping track for me, Aries sun is going to start at 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Aries Sun, 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Aries Sun, 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Here we go, Aries Sun. I have no idea what these cards say. It's the first time I'm using them. Okay, here we go. That's your Aries Sun card. Aries Sun card. All paths lead home. Aries Sun. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. All paths lead home. I don't know how this is denoted in this book. I've not even looked the book. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I can actually use this book to like do spreads. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going to, when you guys get readings from me this month, I'll probably give them give them away. Hey, mommy. Okay. It's normal, Aries, to look at the external world for answers and guidance. What's revolutionary is turning your gaze inward. You're being called to source your guidance from within, to study the terrain of your inner landscape. Develop a reliable relationship with your soul. The more time you spend connecting with your soul, the deeper the connection will become. The challenge for empaths is staying connected without cutting off from the world. Oh my gosh, this is such Lightworker stuff, guys. This is definitely, I want you guys right now to go invite your Lightworker friends. I don't care what other rooms they're in right now. They need to come here, okay? Like, I'm not trying to be that girl, but I am being that girl. Like, this is some good stuff. Okay, the challenge for empaths is staying connected without cutting off from the world. The best way to do this is to develop a daily practice that helps you to keep checking in, to draw on the wisdom within and let it be the authority in your life. Okay, so let's get a little bit of clarification. So basically, Aries, this is what, and this actually makes perfect sense. If you guys watched it yesterday, watch what I was, what we were talking about yesterday. Okay, I've got the Three of Cups and Akashic Records as well. You need to celebrate, Aries, the fact that you're at a time with the moon now trining your sun. You're also going to have Venus conjunct Lilith, conjunct Chiron. If that's not loving your inner self, I don't know what is. That's all about examining all of those things, all of those lies people have been telling you for years and years and years, that this is how you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to do, how you da-da-da-da-da-da. That's what this is about, right? And really, that Lilith in you is wanting to say, you know what, screw off, okay? Just keep it stepping, keep it moving, right? You're tired of being caught in this thing, in this loop, in this dead end loop that keeps going over and over again. And Aries, I'm going to ask you to do this. It's time for you to take responsibility for being in your own darn loop. Gemini, I'm not doing it right now. Okay. You're responsible, right? It's your responsibility. At some point, you have to say, I want off of the hamster wheel. I want off of the merry-go-round. I'm ready to do my thing and finally find my real power from within. That real power from within, Aries, is not based upon how much you roar or how stubborn you are or how much you stomp your feet and how much you want your way. That's not where your real power is. Your real power is in the peace that you can generate. Your real power is in tapping into that amazing fire in your soul that starts off the zodiac and starts off passion everywhere, that ignites passion. Let it ignite your own passion and stop feeling like you have to, I don't know, I feel like a lot of Aries, you're just like, oh, I got to do it this way. I got to do it that. I don't know. It's like really weird. It's like you feel like you have to be so darn selfish in order to achieve anything. And really nobody else is going to give you what you can give yourself. With the Three of Cups and the Akashic Records, it is time for you to celebrate who you have been, who you are on a Gemini. I swear for no. It's time for you to celebrate who you have been, who you are. Time for you to go back and really figure out who the heck you are. Really figure out Starseed. Really figure out Lightworker. Really figure out Indigo. Really figure out who you are and what you're here for and activate it. And all those people, this Three of Cups tells me that there are people that you've allowed around you that may need to go. There's too many cooks in the gosh darn kitchen. There's too many cooks in the kitchen. So if you like entertaining this person, and this person, and 2 out of the 3 are not helping you to evolve, right? And you're having to put too much energy out into those 2 out of 3. They're not helping you. They're not feeding you. They're not, they're just there being yes men and women. And all they do is feeding your ego. Aries, it's time to kick them to the curb, because guess what? Your ego is not your soul. Your ego is not your higher self. Your ego will turn you down a wrong path. Your ego will turn you down a wrong path, baby. So you keep on with that keeping on if you want to. But the ego is not going to take you down your higher path. It's going to keep you tethered down to the 3rd dimension and not let you rise up. Now, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Now, that's what we have for Aries sun. Now let's pull a moonology for the Aries moon. Again, thank you guys so very much. You can find me at heartofinspiration.net or patreon.com/heartofinspiration. If you wish to work with me, I did still leave up that 2020 forecast. Aries moon is going to be at 17 minutes, 15 seconds, 17:15, 17:15. Aries moon, bring love into the situation. Bring love into the situation. Well, that's super interesting for you all. That's the new moon in Aquarius card. I hate finding these. They're not, are they numbered? That really irritates me that they're not numbered. New moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is all about progress and being modern. So this is the time to move forward. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back, Aries moon. Stop the regret. And you might have that a lot, especially like me. I have an Aries moon and my Chiron is in Aries. And right now Chiron is literally transiting and sitting on top of my natal Chiron. And I've got Lilith now joining the party in Venus. So, hey, this is feeling good for me. Change is on its way and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends on both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This is almost the same situation as what we were talking about with the Aries sun. Aries moon, why are you waiting on people to give you the validation and the verification that deep down in your heart you can do on your own? Why are you waiting for other people to move you, to make moves so that you can make your move? It's time for you to get out of your feelings and into your passion. Out of your feelings and into your purpose. Let your Aries moon ignite the passion that's going to drive you, right, to make the change you need to make and walk in your walk. All right. Thank you, love. All right. That's Aries, sun and moon now done. Whew, boy. Whew. These cards give me some energy, y'all. These cards really give me some energy. And this Celestine, I don't know if you guys saw the pick a card I did. But this Celestine, it is very high vibrational. It is very high vibrational. All right, here we go. We're going to move it on to Taurus. Hey, Vernell, we're going to move it on to Taurus. Taurus sun. So Aries moon was at 17 minutes and 15 seconds. Taurus sun will be at 20 minutes, 30 seconds. Taurus sun, 20:30. Okay, Taurus Sun 2030. I might even be able to get the other two cards. Whoa, hey, we got a jumper. All right, here we go. Taurus Sun. The Cosmic Heart. Taurus Sun, the Cosmic Heart. Devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer. The Cosmic Heart. Then we also have Taurus, the Hierophant, and we have the Four of Wands. So let's look at the Cosmic Heart first. Okay, you know, it really would help if they had... Okay, here we go. The Cosmic Heart. When you surrender to a state of devotion, you find yourself flowing with all of life. You are being called to refocus your attention deep within to the intelligence of your own heart, to bow with deep reverence to your inner temple, to live your life in devotion to this place. Make your life one big moving prayer. Perhaps you felt a bit off kilter lately, sensing that the potency of why you're here, why you're doing things, has gotten a little watered down or weak. Perhaps you have forgotten what made you start doing them in the first place. If so, this is your call to take a moment and reconnect with the truth at the very center of your heart, to get back to the essence of what you're about, to devote your life to what you care most about, to turn your gaze deep, 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 and deep. Now, don't tell me that Spirit is not guiding these cards. Please don't tell me that Spirit is not guiding these cards, because then we also got the Hierophant and we got the Four of Wands. We also got the Taurian card, right? This is the card of Taurus. This is the card of devotion. This is the card of faith. This is the card of unwavering faith. This is the card of living your life for a higher purpose, right? Because in the standard Rider-Waite, this card is depicted typically as someone like a pope or someone like a priest or a bishop or something. This is a person of faith. That's what this person is. She's of pagan faith, but she's still a person of faith. She has devoted her life to the study of, the living of, the life of, right? This person of spirituality. Okay? So, are you devoted, Taurus, to that spiritual walk? Are you devoted to going back within and saying, you know what? Maybe I haven't been living my life the way I should. Maybe I haven't really learned to tap in to all that I have available to me. Maybe things are a little stale. And let me tell you, though, while you think that things might be a little bit stale, okay, is it you that's making them, Virgo, what the heck? Is it you that's making them stale or what? Now, right now with Uranus transiting your home sign, so somewhere around, not really that close yet, but and it's going direct. So Uranus is moving through your sign right now. Uranus transiting your natal sun sign. You know what that's doing? That's making you, that's forcing you to say, what is my higher purpose, Four of Wands? What is my higher goal? Am I really achieving it? And it's disrupting all of these little, lovely little plans that you made and ways that you've been living your life. It's disrupting the pattern, and it's saying the pattern's no good no more. I came here to disrupt. There's a verse in the Gospel of Thomas. You know, one of those books that we weren't allowed to put into our King James Bible because it really told us too much about the spirituality of Christianity. We're going to talk about that some other time, but I'm just going to let that there with you for right now. There's a verse in the book of Thomas where Jesus says, people think I came here. I'm paraphrasing. People think I came here. My spirit is here to create peace. I'm not. My spirit is here to disrupt the pattern. Literally, that's what the text. I came here to disrupt the pattern. So when Uranus is transiting, Uranus, that higher God, right? That Aquarian energy, that God energy, that collective, we're going to change the world energy. When Uranus is transiting your sign, it's there to disrupt your pattern. When it is aspecting your sign, it is there to disrupt your pattern. It's not there for any other reason, right? And the moon, the full moon, is squaring your sun. So the emotions, the global emotion, right? The collective emotion of Leo, like, I need to be, like, to be seen, right? Leos like to be seen. They want to be on the stage. You got to be, yada, look at me, hear me roar. I'm amazing. I'm this. And Taurus is just like, ugh, you might be amazing, but hello, I don't have time for all of that. You know, I'm rooted and grounded. You know what? Now the emotion, now what's coming is that I'm speaking to some Taurus here somewhere. You're listening to me and you're saying, I'm tired of being the king and the queen maker. I'm ready to be the king or the queen. I'm tired of being the one that's helping the princess or the prince get dressed and drawing their bath. And now I'm ready to be the prince or the princess. I'm ready to rule. I thought it was going to be enough, but it ain't. Because that's not your calling, baby. That was never your calling, to sit there and just be the one drawing the bathwater and laying out the clothes. That was never your calling. Yes, you've made good coin doing it because you take care of them. Yes, you've made your boss look fantastic, but oh, I might be talking to somebody here. Yes, you made your husband, and yes, you made your wife, yes, you made your partner look fantastic, and you kept the peace and you made the house great. But somewhere along the line, you lost the faith in yourself to go on and get your power. You lost the faith in yourself to go, and you lost your way in walking in this. And this full moon, guys, for everybody it's time for your true feelings not only to come out, but it's time for your true feelings to be acted upon. Now tell somebody that, hey, Fit Goddess, hey, Willie, hey, Afro Nightly, hello. Hello, Miss Marcy. Is somebody listening today? Yes, you are. So listen, Taurus, act upon it. Act upon it. Don't lose the faith. Renew the faith in yourself and reignite it. Reignite that fire so you can live your purpose. Do you hear me? Lightworker, Indigo, Starseed. Do you hear me? All right. That's Taurian Sun. These cards are just absolutely... Y'all can't see these cards together, but I'm going to put these little decks next to each other. Then I'm going to do the moon. So that's the tarot deck. And that's the Oracle deck. Aren't those, they're just beautiful. Okay, here we go. Taurus moon. I'm going to try to keep it. Y'all, we're going to be here all night if I don't stop preaching to everyone. We're going to be here all night if I don't stop preaching to every last one. We got to get the message out a little bit quicker, okay? Otherwise, y'all going to be with me all night. I'm going to have to just be separating out. Ain't this about a blip in a plan and a blippity blop? I pulled the full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. I don't even need to read this, Taurus. Literally, we just said this. Listen, stop it. Just stop it. You, Taurus moon, your dreams that you have right now, and you're probably getting more dreams communicating to you because Pisces. Neptune and Mercury are sextiling Uranus and the sun in your sign. So right now you're probably getting downloads, and you'll get more and more information from your higher self about your dreams and your plans. Now take that Neptunian Mercury, the Mercury and Neptunian, like, woo, 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 you know, dreamy, dreamy. Dream lover, come and rescue me, right? Take that dream lover stuff, and I'm going to need you to add some practicality to it. Okay? Make the plan, but the plan's going to get shook up a little bit from what you had always wanted, what you thought was going to happen. So your emotions could potentially See, the moon is squaring your moon, so you're not really sure how you feel about something. So I'm going to listen. You're not really sure how you're feeling about this right now. So I'm going to need you to listen to your higher self. I'm going to need you to meditate. So when you come with me for the full moon meditation, we're going to be meditating Starseed, Lightworker, Indigo. We're going to be meditating to get the plan. I'm going to have to write all this down because y'all not going to remember. But when y'all meditate with me on Sunday, we're meditating to get the plan so you can put your dreams into actions. All right, let's get it. Let's go. You guys, please, thank you, Enduring Hope. Please, before I forget, oh, God darn it, I did not tell you when Taurus moon started. Somebody's going to have to rewind that back. I don't even know. I'm so sorry. Please, you guys, subscribe to Enduring Hope's channel. Please subscribe to Enduring Hope's channel. She's just started a channel recently where she is highlighting missing children, the cases of missing children. So please go and subscribe to her. Please subscribe to Fit Goddess as well. She's so adorable. Vicky, are you active on Born Awake Tarot? Are you active on Born Awake, Vicky? Are you putting up, videos on your own, or are you doing the collabs with Mark? Okay, here we go. We're gonna get Gemini. Whew, child, this might need to be a part 1 and part 2. I think I'm gonna end up splitting these up so they're their own individual videos. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Okay. Gemini Sun, 32 minutes and 30 seconds. Gemini Sun, 32 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay. Gemini Sun, 32:30. High Wraith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. High Wraith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. That is so beautiful. Let's get a couple of clarifiers here. Ooh. Jumpers. Yep. 3 of Wands. Jumpers. Here we go. 3 of Wands. Get one more, please. And the Page of Swords. Let me read High Wraith. High Wraith is a Welsh word that's difficult to translate, but it refers to a certain longing or homesickness, a yearning for home or a place to which we cannot return. This unexplainable, unshakable longing for home is common in star seeds and old souls. And I would say it's probably common in us light workers as well. Perhaps you've had it since birth. For some, it's a distant memory of a planet, galaxy, or star system in the universe that their soul remembers and yearns to return to, a place they may have experienced more than Earth. For others, it's a longing for the unity of Source, a remembering of interconnected oneness. This yearning can lead some starseeds to travel, searching all corners of the planet to find a physical place that feels more like home. For others, it can manifest a need to find home in people, communities, and relationships, a journey to find somewhere they truly belong. If you resonate with this yearning for home but don't really know where home is, you are being invited to remember that your soul chose to be on Earth. You're being called to fully commit to embodying your life. You're being reassured that you didn't come here alone and that your soul consciously decided to experience what it's like to be a soul in a human body on this planet at this time. You're being called to anchor all of your presence, your personality, your soul, and your spirit in the here and now, to fully commit to living this life right now, to commit to putting 2 feet completely in. When I see that, and then I see the Three of Wands and the Page of Swords, Gemini, you've been feeling this challenge, and you're going to feel this challenge at this full moon, right? You've been feeling this challenge, like wondering when your ship is coming in, wondering when things are going to finally start working together, wondering when you're going to get this Page of Swords. You've had this like kind of challenging. You've been challenging the status quo. Fancy that, Gemini. Challenging the status quo, challenging everything you've known, and wondering, well, what's the point? Like, why can't I just kind of live fifth dimensionally? I'm really kind of tired of human beings, and I just need to move it along. Like, I'm really kind of tired of you people. I'm tired of figuring you out or trying to. And when do I finally just get like this massive amount of like manifested blessings and all this kind of stuff, right? Like, I feel like that's really where we're at, Gemini. But at this full moon, there's some of that that's a little bit toxic. The moon in Leo is asking you, like it's asking all of us, to really look at what is our life purpose here earthly. Remember, Leo is one of the kind of personal signs, right? It's Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo are kind of like the personal signs. And then everything on the top of the wheel, right? Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, they're how we interconnect with the outside world. So this is the inner desire to shine, and the inner desire to show off what it is we're super good at, and enjoy it, like enjoy our life, but enjoy our life on a grand scale. Have fun with it. All of that great stuff. And, Leos, lions are like pack, but they're not like super pack, right? Like there's a pack of lions, but, at some point they grow up and they get another pack. Okay? At some point, a pride, that's what they call them. So sometimes, there's splinter groups that break off and become prides. Start their own prides. Your ship has come in. And so at this, because it's right here, because you create it. You create your own ship. And if you're always looking up here and not really down here and concentrating on what you're bringing into this world, and you're always so like ethereal up here, it's great that you're challenging the status quo. It's great that you're challenging, what you've been taught and what, you're like red pilling. That's great. But right now, Spirit is asking that you bring your head out of the clouds and really learn what you're supposed to learn here. Okay? And understand that your ship can't completely come in with this Three of Wands until you change your perspective with this Page of Swords and decide, I'm going to commit to this and I'm going to engage in the energetic exchange here as well as here. But I got to engage in this energetic exchange here and learn what I'm supposed to learn. And more importantly, give what I'm supposed to give. And that's when your ship comes in. Okay? That's when your ship comes in. All right. Now let's go for the... What pumpkin? Let's go for the moon sign. Hello, everybody coming in. We're going to do Gemini moon. We're on Gemini moon. We're doing sun and moon tonight. Gemini moon will be at 39 minutes and 30 seconds. Gemini moon 39:30. Gemini moon 39:30. That's not it. That's definitely it. Gemini moon, your card is balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. I don't know that I need to say any more than that, right? Have you guys noticed where the sun and the moon is kind of balancing each other out here? That's like the same thing, only in a different deck. Are we noticing that? Okay. Gemini, I'm noticing it. Gemini moon. Gemini moons. Okay, because your moon sign is, you have an air sign, an air moon sign. Let me put it that way. Right? Because of that, thoughts go quick. It's easier for you to like connect spiritually, right? It's easier for you, for you to put your energy into motion. In a spiritual way. Where is Trinae? Because usually I dump my cat off on Trinae. I need Trinae here. In a real spiritual way, right? So that energy, to put that energy, come. But leave me alone. To put that energy in motion is easier for you, Gemini moon. You know what? I'll be glad when I'm off of this particular sign, because I think she's getting confused that I'm actually calling her name. Right? So what I'm hearing is you got to balance the 5D and the 3D existence, enlightened one. You got to balance the 5D and the 3D coexistence. Okay? Because if you don't, and you're living too far in the clouds, if you're living too far in the 5D, you're not having a real 3D experience. And I'm going to tell you something. It's going to take you a heck of a lot longer to learn the lessons that you actually need to learn. Pumpkin, I love you. I love you. But you're going to have to let mommy work. Okay, that's Gemini moon. And I can stop calling her name and maybe she won't get confused. All right, Cancer. Cancer sun. Cancer sun. 42 minutes, 50 seconds. Cancer sun. 42 minutes, 50 seconds. Okay, make that 43 minutes on the head. Cancer sun, 43 minutes on the head. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Let me get Star Child. 43 minutes even for Cancer sun, please. Sorry about that. 43 minutes for Cancer sun. Yeah, that makes sense. Listen, I don't even know that I need to read that for this Cancer sun. This cracked open, I'll read it, but I'm telling you, Cancer sun, just because I've been going through it. It's time for us to kind of allow ourselves to, I said this morning in the dailies, relinquish control. Don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home into your body at the center front of your life. It's through the extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. When things are at their darkest, that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and issues and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedy into gold. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds and in ways we could only dream were possible. listen, Cancer, be vulnerable and be willing to say, I don't have all of the answers. I can't control every situation. I can't manipulate. Ouch, right? Sometimes we do. We don't realize we do. Thank you, S. Marie. But sometimes we do. Because we're the, intuitiveness, we're the intuitives of the zodiac, the psychic of the zodiac, right? It's just like who we are. We sometimes feel like we can change the world. And we can, because we're also the mothers of the zodiac. The hand that rocks the cradle rocks the world. But we're also like, you know what? We're strong. We're this. We're that. We're really trying to hold it down. We're the people a lot of times people come to for all of that, right? Like, they come to us. There are times where we have to allow ourselves to just be like, listen, okay, wait. Maybe you can't actually handle everything all at once. And maybe you just need to surrender and say, listen, I'm not going to be 5 of Cups overwhelmed all the time. And I'm not going to have this anxiety. So with the 9 of Swords, I'm going to allow spirit to take over. I'm going to allow source to take over and take all of this stuff that's swirling around me and all of everybody else's stuff too. And I'm not going to let everybody else's stuff kind of like die, like seep in, but all these things and these choices. And I feel like a lot of us are having to make some really serious life choices. A lot of us, period. A lot of us, starseeds, lightworkers, indigos, we're all having to make super big choices. All of us. And that's because it's like kind of a finality of, are we going to get in our proper space and our proper place? Okay. So it's real. It's not fake. It's not imagined. It's real. But we've got to allow all of these things, even though they're really piling up on us and we're really like, oh my gosh. First of all, nothing to be afraid of. Second of all, nothing to get overwhelmed about, because when we operate in that overwhelmed space, we can't manifest, okay? So just kind of be like, okay, here I am. Make me into pure gold. Make me into that diamond. Here I am. Whew. I've got Al Green rolling in my head. Come and take me. Here I am, baby. Come and take me by the hand. Right? It's almost like I'm hearing like God say, here I am. Come take me by the hand. Right? Like, here I am. And another song that's been rolling through my head is the Prince song that so I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm able. Just that little snippet right there. It's like, are we ready and willing and able to just kind of like be like, okay, I'm just going to take your hand. That's it. And I'm going to allow you to guide me, and I'm going to allow my higher self to guide me, and I'm not going to trust. I'm going to trust my higher self and not just keep leaning to what I see that's overwhelming me, because I can't properly then put my emotions out there. So I'm going to need you to let this all go. And for the full moon, Cancer, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Right? Let it go. And I'm going to need you to give it over to Source. And I'm going to need you to lean not to thy own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. I'm going to need you to acknowledge that spirit can guide you, and that your higher spirit is in concert with Source. All right, here we go. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Thank you. Oh, yes. Y'all, I love the fact that I can... Well, hello there, everybody that's come in. Hi. Snow on the Sahara. I haven't seen you in a month of Sundays, child. Where you been? Yeah, I love the fact that I can like reference not sort of like obscure songs, and you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. Cancer moon. Oh, good Lord. I'm going to be here all night. Cancer moon is 50 minutes, 30 seconds. Cancer moon, 50 minutes, 30 seconds. Here we go. You're very close to achieving your goal. Cancer moon, you've been putting in the energy. You've been putting that energy in motion. You've been giving it all your intention. You've been like really watering that seed and tending to that garden. Right? And you're very close to your goal. Don't give up now. Oh, my back. Don't give up now. You've been crazy busy at work. Okay, honey. Don't give up. Okay? You're super duper close. At this full moon, I want you to continue to take that intention and keep it in focus, but I also need you to release yourself from the process. You don't have to figure it out. I need you to release doubt, worry, concern that it's not coming in, because it is. And so when we do the meditation on Sunday, I want you to let that go. Okay, I want you to release all that worry, because the more we worry, Cancer moons, right, the less it's coming to us. Like it can't, God, source, the universe can't bring it to you if you don't believe that it can come to you. Okay? All right. So you got to let that go, and that's what we're doing. I hope y'all taking notes on what you meditating on. Hey, Vanessa. All right, we're going to keep it moving. We are at the Leo. Leo sun. Leo sun is going to be at 52 minutes, 45 seconds. Leo sun, 52 minutes, 45 seconds. Whew. That was a personal summer that just literally happened. Thanks, you guys, for being here. Here we go, Leo sun. I'm going to read it to you. You got the love. Hadarian energy, codependency and boundaries. Ooh, I thought that was good. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me see what else we got for y'all. Yep, Vanessa, just wait a few minutes. We're going to get to your Libra. So we're on Leo right now. Leo sun. Can I get 2 clarifying cards, please, for this? Knight of Crystals, which is the Knight of Pentacles in this deck. Ooh, and the Emperor. This is going to be interesting. You've got the love. You got the love. The Hadarians are believed to be beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love, who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaried, interdependent, healthy relationships because they only see the unconditional nature of those they meet. No, I think this is okay, Sandra, because this fits in with what we were talking about last night. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body, to learn to love self first and then establish healthy relationships with others, to remember that the love they seek is already within them, that they truly do have the love all on their own. So I think I like that card. Listen, with that Knight of Crystals and the Emperor, and this card here, right? That you got the love. Similar to what I was saying yesterday about, just Leos kind of in general with this full moon. Leos, you love hard, right? And this is kind of somewhat of a difficult season for you right now, because right now it's less about other people and more about you. And some people can say Leos can be rather, whatever. I don't think that Leos, hey Jeanette, I don't think that I think Leos really do seek to please others sometimes a lot more than they seek to please themselves or be true to themselves. So I think at this full moon, I hear Spirit just really asking Leos, could you or can you rather carefully examine everyone that you've got kind of around you and be very steadfast in your evaluation and maybe a little more stern than you typically would be. And really saying, are they adding to me? Are they taking too much from me? Am I giving too much to them? Is this an even deal? Is this equal? Is this giving and taking and not just taking and you're always giving? And there might be still some areas, because we all always need to grow. But I feel like that if you can take this full moon and really say, man, this is really, really, really what's going to make me happy. And this is really where I feel drawn to. And this is really what I know that I'm meant to do. And man, why do I have this person still in my life? Like, I know good and gosh darn well, they're really not really that good for me. So why do I still have them around? Right? If we can do that, then I think, Leo, that you can then begin to really be able to honestly give it 150% to what your grand purpose is. Because if we're too busy being tied down and tied into others and not self-sufficient enough and not being made to feel guilty if we don't satisfy what others would like for us to do, then I'm afraid that we're not going to go on and actually become what we're meant to become. So you're going to need to set some hard boundaries. You're going to really need to carefully look at some people that may have been overstepping their bounds a little bit, and it's time to release them. It's okay to feel that way. It's okay to feel that someone's not giving you their all or they're using you. And then investigate it, and maybe there's a misconception, or maybe it's reality and you just chose not to see it. Okay? All right. So that's Leo's sun. Yeah, you guys do. I love my Leos. Really, I love my Leos. Leo moon. 59 minutes exactly. Leo moon. 59 minutes. Expect a powerful change. Leo moons. Expect your energy to shift at this full moon. Go into this with an expectation of gaining power, of gaining insight, of gaining ability, of gaining renewed energy to really like propel yourself into your next level. Oh, you're welcome, honey. You're welcome, Sandra. So Leo moon, look to go to that next level. Expect powerful change. This is going to be a really good full moon for you. And I want you to just soak up all this energy and Release, like, again, same thing with the sun sign, right? Release the guilt, the shame, the, oh, I should do this for this person, and yada, yada, yada. No, do it for you. Only for you. Just for you. Just for you. Okay? Leo Moon. Just for you. Expect powerful change, though. And I expect to hear powerful changes. And I wouldn't be surprised if you, Leo Moons, at this full moon, as you're releasing like old feelings and releasing old guilt and old shame that you don't need anymore, and allowing yourself to really soak up this full moon energy in a really, really huge way, I would not be surprised if you kind of like come out of this like almost like a new person, right? With this like really powerful magician, like alchemaic, like energy that just like radiates from deep within. I can really see some Leos going to some really high heights. Okay, that's what I really see for my Leo moons. Love you guys. All right, here we are. We're halfway through Virgos. We're on Virgo. We're doing okay. I caught up. I caught up to it. Okay. I still have 2020 readings. I've got now 3 2020 readings left. Not sure if that's going to get done tonight. No lie. Ooh, Virgo. 1 hour and 2 minutes. Virgo. 1 hour, 2 minutes. I can't wait to give this to you, Virgo. 1 hour and 2 minutes. Here we go. Bam. Lifting the veil. I love this card. Lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Yes. You would think I was a darn Scorpio child. As much as I love them transformative cards. I love those cards where it's just like, everything gotta go. Get behind the veil. Question everything. I gotta understand what you thinking. Why you thinking it? Where are we going with it? I need 2 cards, please. Like, I love it. Hey, lovely Libra medium. How are you? I love my Virgos, too. I need to text my Leo, though, because, I don't know. I'm feeling some type of way. Oh, Leo, what you doing? That's really interesting, but I don't think that's the right one. Wow. Maybe this... So I'm going to acknowledge the 5 of Cups. I'm not going to act like the 5 of Cups shouldn't have been there. But I've got the 9 of Swords and I've got the 7 of Swords here with that behind the veil. You know, I really feel like, or lifting the veil, I feel like y'all finna figure out who's been telling stories. Who's been stealing your joy? Who's got you anxious? Well, of course he works your nerve, lovely Libra. Because Virgos have things to learn from Libras, right? Everyone in the next one up, the next sign up, the sign before them has something to learn from that sign. So sometimes y'all don't get along. I love my Virgos. Okay. Things aren't always as they seem, Virgo. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. How fitting for my Virgos, right? Because you guys are very loving earth kind of health, right? That's what Virgos are all about. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, which I did, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. to dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. Wow. Let me tell you why I think that 9 of Swords is there and that 7 of Swords is there. You guys are literally discovering behind the scenes from a rather earthly perspective. Let me put it this way. You know, in The Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy finally gets there and, you know, all of them get there and then they finally pull the curtain back and the wizard was like 5-foot tall man pulling levers and really didn't have any real power. But everyone in Oz believed that he did because that was the storyline that was fed to them. I feel like that's what you guys are doing. And I don't think that that 9 of Swords is like, I read everything upright usually. Very rarely I read reversals. But I feel like instead of you going into anxiety, I feel like you're coming out of it. It's some anxiousness because it's uneasy, right? This is uncharted territory. But I feel like Virgo starseeds, Virgo indigos, Virgo lightworkers, this full moon for you is really discovering what in the earthly realm, both personally and globally or collectively, kind of pulling the veil back to some of the basic tenets and beliefs that we have been fed all of our lives. So this is going to require all Virgos, right, to be, you know, because not all Virgos are like, have like lived a Christian life. Some Virgos have lived a Muslim life. Some Virgos have lived a Hindu life. Some Virgos have lived a Jewish life. Some Virgos have lived a whatever, right? Whatever floats your boat. Some Catholic, some this, some that. And I feel like because those are two swords cards, it's like investigating the stories and the belief systems that we've been fed and that you've been fed. And maybe this doesn't serve you anymore. And maybe it doesn't serve mankind anymore. And perhaps it's stealing from us the ability to ascend, the ability to continue to be behind the veil. It's stealing from us the ability to just be able to figure out that if we click our heels 3 times, we can go on and go home. That we've always had the ability to go home, and we've always had the ability to exercise the power within our own lives. However, it took somebody going there and going behind the veil to know, so that they wouldn't think, they would stop putting their faith in an external being and thinking that the external being was their savior. Next time I'll be greater. I'll be my own savior. Right? So you're helping everyone to see that the consciousness change is the savior, right? It's changing the consciousness, changing your consciousness, going from being unconscious to being conscious and in connection with source and really being that co-creator. There's another verse in the book of Thomas where Jesus says, basically that if somebody tells you that heaven is up in the kingdom of God is up in the sky, then whatever, the birds precede you. They tell you the kingdom of heaven is in the sea, then whatever, the fish have got there before you. But instead, what they should be telling you, or what he's saying, is that the kingdom of God instead is within you and outside of you. That we already possess it. It's already here. And I feel like this behind the veil with the sword, intellect, thought, word, deed, this is you just kind of being able to peel back all of the stuff that really keeps us, because if you think about it, religious practices, religious mores, and rules and regulations really kind of keep us anxious that somehow we're never going to go, and we're not going to get to see God, and we're not going to get to see heaven, and we're going to hell in a handbasket. Right? So I'm going to need my starseed, my Lightworker, my Indigo Virgos to be rather practical with it and figure out what is the new way and the new plan and how do we get there, right? What's the new thought process and how do we get there? And I feel like you're going to figure that out internally. And then as you figure that out internally, you can come and report back to the collective. But as you figure that out internally and you're raising your own personal vibration, then you are helping to raise the vibrational set point of the earth. Okay, let's get to Virgo moon. Virgo moon, 1 hour and 11 minutes. Even Virgo moon, 111. Virgo moon, 111. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. What is that saying? That one I don't know. Nothing will come of this situation, or the situation will bear no fruit. This may or may not be good news, depending upon what we're asking. Could be that there's nothing to worry about. Or it could be a sign to adjust your expectations. I'm polypositive, so I feel like very strongly that there's nothing to worry about. That there's been, if I'm going to go by that 9 of swords from the last one and the 7 of swords and the sun sign and kind of bring that, because they're all melding together a little bit. Don't worry, right? Be happy. Don't worry, Virgo moon. It is going to all work out. The plan will come together. It's just not the time for the energy to, like, the seeds aren't ready to sprout. So Virgo moon, I'm going to need you just to chill for a second and keep the nurturing going. You don't have to worry about it. It's going to happen, but you can't control or plan it. You're another one that's got to let go of the process and hold on to the intuition. So don't worry about it, because if you worry about it, then it's really going to get discombobulated. So we got to just say, this is my purpose, this is my plan, this is my goal, this is where I'm at. That's it. Okay? That's what we're doing. All right? So just let it go. Just let it go. Okay? Oh, hi, Virgo. See? They hear their names and they think I'm calling them. All right? Nothing's going to come of this. Don't worry about it. You, pumpkin pie. Nope. All right. Let go and believe. There you go. More so, just let go and let God. Right? I set my intention out there. My words will not return unto me void. My words won't return unto me void. Yes, there you go. I don't know a lot of Jordan Sparks, so I'm deficient in that category. All right, we're halfway there. Okay, guys, I need give me like a minute break here. Here, watch this for a second while I kind of take a break. Okay, let's see. I've got all this. Okay, that's great. That's awesome. Okay, sending that one off. And okay, let me read this email. Dear Lisa, you know Valentine's Day is coming up. Well, yeah, okay. I know Valentine's Day is coming. But I really need to understand what's going on between me and my boo. Things just haven't been right lately, and he's just a little distant, and I really wish you would. I know you don't do, girl, you know I don't do love readings. I don't even know why we're talking about love readings. Okay. I know you don't do love readings, but it would really be helpful if you could just let me know. Okay, well, maybe I'll think about that. I gotta get... Okay, I needed just a minute. We'll finish that little thingy off in a few minutes. You know, a woman, a Cancer with, you know, a camera and some programs. Chime. She's dangerous. All right. Yes, a little bit of a commercial break. Okay, here we go. We're going to pick it back up. We're going to pick it up at Libra. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Oh, the commercial isn't over, but I had to take a bit of a break for a second. The commercial isn't over. I suppose y'all want to know what the rest of the commercial is about. You'll find out in a minute. You got to stick around. Libra, we're going to start you off at 1 hour and 17 minutes. Libra, 1 hour, 17 minutes. There we go. Libra, here we are. It is a separate video. The courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen, Libra. I love that card. Hey, Mary. Yeah, Fit Goddess, it's out there as a completely separate video. It's Valentine's Day, because those are for my Valentine's Day readings that I'll be doing this Saturday, guys. So we'll watch the rest of it in a few minutes. Ooh, I like that. All right, you have the Universe, which is the World card, and the Three of Wands. I love this because this is already telling me that it's time for you to let the chapter close, Libra, so that the ship can come in. You got to let the chapter close so that everything that you have been seeking to manifest all this time, and that you've been really putting your intention toward all this time, it can't come in until you finish closing the chapter, and you got to have the courage to do it. So let's read this one. I love that card. It's so pretty. The courageous peony. Flowers don't open and close according to who walks by. They embrace all of what they are and show it to the world around them. The peony doesn't try to compete with the cherry blossom, and the cherry blossom doesn't try to compete with the tulip. They own what they are and trust the timing of their true nature. You're being called to do the same. It's time to open yourself up to being seen. Yay! Yay! Time to share your incredible, multifaceted, true nature with the world around you. To uncover and reveal your soul's greatest gifts without wavering. To own your uniqueness without apology. There's a flower on this planet that holds the same qualities that your soul is readying itself to express. Let it inform you. Listen, you have to set aside, this is the theme for the Leo full moon. Like, it's all of us blossoming and being who we're truly meant to be and living that higher purpose. And living that higher self. And it might be a little bit more difficult for Libras, even though the sun is trining your sun, right? The transiting sun in Aquarius is trining your natal sun. That moon in Leo is kind of like, it's sextiling, but it might not feel like a sextile because Leo is very like, it's a little on the self-centered side, right? It's like, see me, and Libras, you're all about seeing the collective. And what this card is saying is, it's kind of okay to do both. Like, you need to close the chapter on only allowing the collective to shine and be completely okay with allowing yourself to shine because you have a lot to give, right? You have a lot to give. Oh, yeah. And you have a lot that you've been manifesting. And the thing is that if all of this were to come to you right now, you would not be really ready to hold on to it and know what to do with it because you haven't. I said no. Because you haven't finished growing and blooming and blossoming and like coming into your own. You're still like really wanting to like do this with the collective. And this is the time for you to come into your own so that when you come to the collective with all of this, and then the collective becomes stronger. I hope that makes sense. So this is about you being you in all of your unique ways. Now, some Libras are like, I really kind of been off to my own and I ain't been really trying to do nothing and not trying to hear nothing or not trying to whatever. And maybe it's because you haven't found the right collective to work with. So this is like also the time that Aquarian energy is pulling you up to your higher calling and saying, hey, yeah, I understand that you've been wanting to bring this in, but you got to be bringing it in for a higher purpose and then willing to then put it back out to an extent, right? So it's cool to want it and it's cool to call it in and it's cool to manifest it. But we have to know that you're also going to allow that to be utilized in your higher purpose with the group. Because that's really, at the end of the day, your calling is to have this kind of like rather close interpersonal relationships or whatnot. And you're the great negotiator, collaborator. Sorry. Right? The great negotiator and collaborator. The bringer of balance. But it's almost like Spirit is saying, I've been trying to hand you all of this. Wake up, cupcake. I've been trying to give this to you. You've been looking for it. You've been wanting it. I've been wanting to expand and elevate your gifts. I've been wanting to put you kind of, front and center. I've been wanting you to do all of these things. And I've been wanting to give you, right, the desires of your heart. However, you've not closed certain chapters. And maybe there's been some hurt, some pain, whatever. You've not closed the certain chapters of really being concerned, some of you, about whether or not that someone's going to use you or not. Or really being concerned about, oh my God, I don't want to cause a bunch of drama. Listen, human beings are going to have drama as long as there's human beings. Unfortunately. You can't allow what other people may or may not think about you, or what other people may or may not consider like starting something or whatever. Their insecurities and their shortcomings are on them. They got nothing to do with me and you. They got nothing to do with you. That's their shortcomings and their insecurities. Because if you don't act on what you've been hearing to act on, I'm going to tell you, it is going to be horrible. Because you cannot achieve your goals and then the collective can't achieve theirs. Okay. I like Libras. Even though my first ex-husband was a Libra. He was trash. But now my best friend's a Libra. So, there you have it. All right, Libra moon. He's amazing. But he's also gay. So he's not interested in me. So I don't know. Maybe I just can't do heterosexual Libra men. I don't know. Now all the Libra men that I know in my life probably are just going to see this and be like, girl, what? Ooh. Libra moon, 1 hour, 25 minutes on the head. Be bold and make the first move. You know what? I love these cards. I really just need to call it all sun and moon together. I love these moonology cards. They're totally like co-signing on everything. Be bold and make the first move. Libra moon. You've been waiting for the absolute best balance, best possible scenario to come into play because you don't want anyone to get hurt. You don't want anyone's feelings to get hurt. You don't want anyone's whatever. Okay? Whatever. Wah. Okay. We're not having it, baby. Not doing it. Not going. Not going to work. You have got to make the first move in order for the fulfillment of your dreams, wishes, and desires to happen. You absolutely have to make the first move. No one else can do it for you, and no one else should. Okay? So, what are we going to do? You have to be bold and make that first move, even if you're afraid it's going to hurt somebody's feelings or this or that or the other. Like I just said for Libra Sun, even if you're afraid it's going to cause drama, other people's drama is not your problem. People will feel some type of way all day, every day, twice on Sunday. As long as there's human beings on this earth. That's just the way we're wired. So stop worrying about it. Be bold. Make the first move. Enlightened one. Please make the first move. Okay? Ooh, there we go. Yeah, this is a lot of work to do these all back to back. Who's next? Scorpio. Oh no, I couldn't do that. Scorpio. I hate that when some of them. Okay, Scorpio, 1 hour, 27 minutes, 50 seconds. Scorpio, 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 50 seconds. Scorpio, here we go. Baby steps, Scorpio, baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Oh, God. Man, my poor Scorpios are going to go through it at this full moon, child. Ooh, baby. Y'all need to understand everything before it happened. Well, I shouldn't say that. If you have like an earth placement prominently, then I find that you need to understand everything. But maybe that's part of your Scorpio nature too, though. I have Akashic Records and I have the 3 of Crystals. Let me tell you something. There is a partner coming in towards you to help you with this goal. You have to take baby steps towards where you're supposed to be going. And you got to take action before it makes sense. You have to step out on faith and step out in knowing and trusting that you are hearing correctly. You're being called to take grounded action, 3 of Pentacles, in response to your soul's calling. To start where you are and begin building in a consistent way. 3 of Pentacles, partnership coming to assist. Okay? So many people stop themselves from living a soul-led life because they're waiting to know the destination before taking the first step. But intuition does not work that way, Scorpio. Our soul is always calling us every moment of every day The way to find yourself living in harmony with the cosmos is to listen to your soul's baby calls and whispers each and every day, and to take grounded action in the direction of those calls and whispers. You're being encouraged to start small, bite-sized, to put one foot in front of the other, to do one thing every day, to break things down into achievable tasks. I think that Akashic Record card is there for a reason. I feel like that card is like reminding you that in the past, you've actually achieved very great things, Scorpio. In your Akashic Records, therein lies the keys, or some of the keys, to living your best life here and now. Because you've done it before. I can guarantee you, Scorpios, you've done it before. I can guarantee you investigated all of this in a different lifetime, in a different way, in a different space. It might have looked and felt a tad bit different, but it's basically the same thing. So, Scorpio. Yeah. In the past lies the keys to the future. There's also going to be somebody that's going to remind you of someone you've known in your past, in your Akashic Record. Someone you've known in a previous lifetime, dear Scorpios. It could be a previous lifetime mother, it could be a previous lifetime mentor, it could be whatever. But they're here to partner with you in a real and grounded way so that you can take the baby steps necessary. They're here to help you, support you, guide you, love on you, allow you to be like, I don't understand, right? Like they're here to be your support system. But they're also here to push you to say, no, we have to take a step. You can't just sit here keeping on teetering, tottering, standing on your own. You know how babies do. They catch their balance, and then when they realize that, oh, wait a minute, I could probably actually walk, bloop, right back down on their diaper they go. Okay? And for some of you, your partner or mentor or whatever may already actually be here. You might already actually be working with them, and you're like, oh, yes, that's it. They're the ones. Right? And just seek to see where, like, kind of go within a little bit and just be like, how do I know this person? Or why does this person make me feel so good? And why do I know this is the person I'm supposed to work with? Like, really do that. Okay? Because if you can identify the reasons why this feels so good in your heart to work with this person, you may actually be able to figure out the part of you that they're meant to help you unlock to get to the next level, to get to the next area for your life purpose. Okay? Oh, you guys, the couch is going to go away. I'm going to get a new chair. I'm going to get a new table. I can't be sitting so low. The couch is going away. We're going to get a little bit more of a interesting look. All right. That doggone Aquarius. I know Aquarius be like, man. Hey, guys. All right. Scorpio moon. Scorpio moon. 1 minute, 34 seconds. 1 hour, 34 minutes. Scorpio moon, 1 hour, 34 minutes. Scorpio moon, 1 hour, 34 minutes. Here we go. You are good enough, Scorpio moon. Have you been doubting yourself, Scorpio moons? 1 hour, 34 minutes. You've been doubting yourself? You are good enough. You're more than enough. You're probably feeling a little weird because you're probably wondering, did I miss out? Did I miss it? Being so fixed and being so concerned about how everything needs to be in a specific order. Was I not enough for that particular person or that particular situation? Am I enough to fulfill what I know in my heart of hearts I'm meant to fulfill? Why do I distrust, or why do I need to do the loyalty test first before I do anything else? Right? There's all of that going on in your head. That's normal. And it's okay. But Scorpio moon, you are good enough. You are more than enough. You are enough. You don't have to question. You don't have to wonder. You don't have to guess. You are enough. Right? So I just need you to believe in yourself. Who else is going to, right? You got to believe in you if no one else does. I really feel for you, Scorpio moon, because I feel like at this Leo moon for both Scorpios, right, we need to release the self-doubt as well. There's a lot of us that are releasing self-doubt. And guilt, I feel like a lot of you feel like you've missed your boat, or you've made bad choices and you're like, I could have had a better life, or I could have had I don't know, like life could have been so different, and you're feeling so guilty about the choices that you made. And I guess I'm just here to tell you that the choices you made were for a reason, and you're supposed to learn from them. And so learn your lesson, and so that you can move on to the next one, the next lesson. You can move on to the next level. You can't level up until you realize what's going on in this one. But in this one, for sure, you have to understand you are more than enough. Scorpio moon, and I'm going to say Scorpio sun too. Like, releasing guilt and shame and regret is going to be huge for you, because you're holding on to that. You can't live your life purpose. That's a recurring theme. All right. All right. We're going to do Sag. Let's do Sag. Oh, Lord Esmerine. I was wondering if it was all blue in here. I didn't see nobody commenting. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Give me some hearts, guys. Give me some hearts in the chat. Let me know you're here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this video once it's up. I really would appreciate it if you would share this video. Thinking about splitting them up, but I don't know. Oh, wow. That's crazy. All right. Sag. Sun. 1 hour, 38 minutes, 30 seconds. 1 hour, 38 minutes, 30 seconds. Sag, Sun. Here we go. Sag, Sun, loosen your grip. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction. Let God in. Holy cat, Saggies. What are you doing? I can see that, though. I could definitely see that with this sun. Let me think. Aquarius, Capricorn. The sun sextiling your sun, but the moon trining your sun. You could definitely be all in your feels. And really kind of wanting to make things happen and wanting to make it happen in your own way. I could definitely see that energy. Because I feel like we're going to be a couple months out from you finally like letting go of that Jupiter being in home. Yep, so I got the Queen of Crystals and the Five of Crystals, along with Loosen Your Grip. We're cyclical beings, and Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day with the coming and going of the tides and the seasons. If you're clinging to anything, you're resisting the natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are so often those we most need to let go of. The food, the substances, the relationship, the job, the people pleasing. Ooh, child. The things we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable space, the part we're most afraid to leave empty, the part we guard and don't let grace into. But by keeping that space covered with something that doesn't serve us, or clinging to it for fear of it not staying out of its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. A Course of Miracles tells us, whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. Both are true. Wow. Hello, Governor. Listen, we've got that, the loosen your grip, and then we have the Queen of Crystals along with the Five of Crystals, which are the Pentacles. I'm telling you, this is what this is telling me. This is telling me, Sag, right, that the problem is we're like thinking with that Queen of Crystals energy, right, that somehow, if we as long as we're tilling and cultivating and tilling and seeding and tilling and seeding and weeding and seeding and watering and that, you know, we want long-term commitment and we want these blessings and these things to stay in our lives. And somehow we think that by doing what our own stuff, that's what's going to help us do that, right? By always focusing so much on it, and by working so hard at it that somehow it's going to work no matter what. And then this Five of Crystals is like, but we put in all this work for other people and into other people and with other people, thinking that we're somehow going to help. Like, honestly, like, this has to work, right? This just has to work. You know, we're going to invest all this time and all this energy and all this stuff into other people, and we're going to basically force them to do, in a way, right? Because you owe me now since I've done something for you. Let's be real. Let's be honest, okay? You owe me because I've done something for you. Or I'm pouring all this into you, and you probably are doing it, Sag, with really good intentions, and I'm glad that you're working with others. I'm glad you got a goal. But you got to loosen up here, because really right now what's happening is you feeling left out in the cold because they're not doing what you wanted them to do in the first darn place. And you're clinging to relationships that need to be like this. This card could almost be like the Eight of Cups. Okay, this could be an Eight of Cups card. Like, you need to walk away from those things that are no longer serving you. Cut it out. Let it go. It's not working. It's not serving you. It's not helping the situation any. You're such a brat. Right? And the best thing you could do, is let this go. Gemini, stop. The best thing you could do is let this go so that you can be Queen of Crystals and cultivate this as a long-term growth goal. This is something that needs to be birthed and not just like, bloop, here we go. Okay, you know what? I said no. I'm done. So you're feeling left out in the cold because you're keeping too tight of a grip on what needs to be kept a loose grip. It's going to manifest, but it's not going to manifest if you're this tight onto it. Because again, that shows that you're worried. Again, that shows that you don't believe that it's going to happen. All right? You don't believe it. If you're holding on to it, chokehold, right? Not gonna happen. But this Queen of Crystals, she's super calm, right? She's just chilling. She's chilling with her crystals and the sun and, you know, her tiger that's next to her, her Bengal or whatever it is. And she's just like chilling. She's like, I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to work. So at this Leo sun, Leo moon, Leo full moon, that's trining your sun. So your emotions and your sun are in agreement. They should be. Right? But the emotions that should be in agreement with also your higher self calling, which is sextiling you, your Aquarius, the Aquarius sun, the higher calling is saying that's your higher calling, not somebody else's. The Leo moon is saying, what about you and how you feel, and stop worrying about everybody else. And stop worrying about how everyone else is going to react. I feel like a broken record. Stop worrying about how everyone else is going to react. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about you so that you can be the best you and present it to everybody else? And then you're no longer feeling left out in the cold. Why? Because you're self-partnered. You're not looking for other people to complete you. You're looking for other people to partner with you. Now let that one marinate. I love my Saggies. I know sometimes it probably feels like I get on Sagittarians a lot. All right, let's do Saggies moon. Sagittarian moon. Sagittarian moon. Thank you guys for being here. Sagittarian moon is going to be at 1 hour, 46 minutes, 50 seconds, 46:51, 46:50. All right, emotions are running high. Yeah, I feel like the Sag moons, and this is going to be a very supercharged for the Sag moon, for any fire sign moon. For any fire sign moon sign. This is going to be supercharged emotions. I guarantee you that. Because the moon is in Leo. And it's full. And it's a fixed moon. So it's basically saying, how do you really feel? Let's stop dilly-dallying and dancing around. I don't want to hear about your little passions. I don't want to hear about your little fun loving, whatever. Let's all work together and let's just have, love, right? We're all going to love one another. No, I'm not trying to hear that. But I'm not really going to show my true feelings. I'm just going to have fun. I'm not for that. The Leo moon is like, nope. How do we really feel about this ish? Like deep down. We're not playing no more because it's time for us to shine. Okay? It's time. And that Leo moon is not going to let us not shine. Emotions are running very high. So, Sag, know that emotions are high. You're going to feel some type of way. You're going to be emotional. You're going to be ready to set fire to the whole place and let it burn. For just a hot second, Sag moon, sit there and feel it so we can get past it and grow. Get ready for the glow up. Okay. Ooh, child. Okay, we got to go back to a little bit of this commercial break. Here we go. I gotta get back to these other readings though, because I've just got so many going on, and let me figure out which deck I'm gonna. Another email? Okay. Dear heart. Oh, she hasn't been around very long. Well, I mean, she's probably just being, respectful. Okay, but dear heart, Valentine's Day is coming. Oh, God. And I've really had my eye on this person. Yeah. I know. You don't typically do love readings. But It would really be helpful if you could tell me what could go on. I mean, Valentine's Day is going to be our third date. Ooh, looks like you're going to have some fun. Some boom, chicka, wow, wow. Okay, well, I guess I'll spill that tea for her too. But I really have to. Another email? Oh, and another one. Oh, okay. You win. This Saturday night, I'm going to be on for 90 minutes. Okay. 90 minutes. Love readings. $5 for one oracle card. $15 if you want an oracle card and a few. Even Gemini approves. $15 if you want an oracle card and 3 clarifiers. Oh, let's just say Saturday at, let's say, 6 p.m. Central. I want to get it done a little early. 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Saturday, okay, the 8th, February the 8th. Come find out what's going to happen for your Valentine's Day. I love you guys. Bye. Ooh, that should be 4 p.m. Pacific. Child. Anyway, let's finish up, y'all. Let's finish her up. Thanks for dealing with I need a break every now and again. So, I made my own commercial. All right, here we go. But be with me Saturday if y'all want some of those love readings. And tell your friends that want the love readings. Listen, I got a brand new love oracle deck too. I got a new oracle deck. I ordered another love tarot too. So I did something special for the Valentine's Day. And I might even put up a Valentine's Day special. Good night. You know how much. Y'all know, those that have been with me know how I am. But you know what? It's fun, and I really should. It's important, guys. It's important. Just because I'm not looking for. I'm looking for a new love, baby. A new love. Yeah. Yep, that Jody Watley. Okay, where are we at? Capricorn, 1 hour and 53 minutes on the head. Cappy's 1 hour 53 on the head. Not that one. 1 hour. Let's make it 1 hour 53:10. 1 hour 53:10. Earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. 1:53:10. I have that too. I'm gonna pull that out. In the world, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. How fitting for Capricorn. Oh my gosh, that's just beautiful. Guys, these decks are amazing. I love it. Did I lose a bunch of you guys? You guys still here? Oh yeah. People left me when I did my little, oh, Jesus. All that for the universe again. One more. Almost done, guys. Thanks for hanging with me. Oh, it's my favorite card. Yay. Okay. The universe and the 9 of Cups for Earthed. Oh, that is a beautiful message, Earthed. I can already tell you. Being in this world but not of it. That's just wonderful. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean toward transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They are envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out with the stars than on the earth. Those who tend towards immanence have attached themselves more to the earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in this physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience, means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world, but not of it. Yes, it can be difficult. Hey, Shemaya the Shaman. It can be very difficult, right? To be a starseed, to be a light worker, to be an indigo, and be here, especially being a Capricorn, I gotta imagine. Because your opposing sign is Cancer. So it's like you have this rather intuitive nature just naturally about you. And you also want to be, you are also the great teacher. You are an amazing teacher. So there's this intuitiveness about about earthly and more grounded things. And you can see how someone is going to like go left real fast if they continue to do a certain thing. And sometimes it probably can be hard to just kind of disconnect from that. It can be hard to disconnect from, well, this is practical and this is the way it should go because it's been this way for all time. You also have the universe and the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is very simple for me to know, right? It's loving all of yourself. So it's this intertwining, wonderful interconnection between spirit, soul, and body, and really becoming one and embracing all of it together. Interestingly, for me, the universe in this case, I'm not feeling it's so much the world, like having something close, as much as having something open. See, for I think a lot of Capricorns, the issue might not be so much, yes, longing for heaven. Longing for heaven and home. Jesus is my portion. A constant friend is he. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches. I know he watches. I know he watches me. So maybe the issue is not that we need to be more grounded. Maybe that card is really saying you need to be more ungrounded. Knowing that allowing yourself to have the beautiful experience of living in a dual dimensional existence, knowing that you're consistently being watched over, knowing that you're consistently being taken care of, so to speak, and not in a I can't take care of myself way, but knowing that if you go on and ascend to the heavens and live a spiritual life while living an earthly existence, that you're just as much at home there as you are here. Knowing you are just as much home there as you are here. Because you're not, just because you allow yourself the ascension, and it's not impractical, it's not unusual, it's not, right? It is, that's who you are. Starseed, Lightworker, Indigo, that's who you are. So it's just as natural for you to be there as it is to be here. And know that you're not going to go so far that you're not going to come back. When I sing those songs, right, I'm not proselytizing, but we have to, Jesus is an ascended master. And so while I don't necessarily believe in the same way in the lyrics of the song, it doesn't hold the same meaning for me anymore. But that's okay. It's not a problem. I'm not upset. I also understand that those songs can also, in the Bible and other holy texts, can kind of help us with this relationship, right, between spirit life and earth life. And so allow yourself to expand into the universe and know you're always going to be here because you're really good at being grounded. But you have to embrace all aspects of who you are, and your true self, honestly, is the higher self. So embrace all of that and embrace the duality of life. That's where we are growing to at this point. Okay. Cappy Moon. Thank you, darling. That was my grandmother on my father's side, my paternal grandmother's favorite hymn. She sung that to the last breath. Cap Moon, 2 minutes, 2 hours and 2 minutes. Cap Moon, 2 hours, 2 minutes. You are very close to achieving your goal, Cap Moon. So maintain the faith that's necessary, right? Maintain the energy. Maintain the emotion. At this full moon, I feel like Capricorn suns need to let go of feeling the need to be so tethered and allow yourself to really interact in a personal, real way with Source. And maybe get some new marching orders if you already have been doing it. And maybe get like kind of a renewed passport, if you will. Renew your passport. Go back and forth. Enjoy it. You're not going to like float away. Cappy Moons, you're very close to achieving your goal. And I think your goal has been to have this kind of dual life. And for you, Capricorn Moons, like achieving goals is very important, right? But what goal are you, what's your real goal that you're really trying to achieve? What's the real goal? And can you be honest with yourself about what the real goal is? And I'm here to tell you that the real goal is the goal you're closer to achieving than you think you are. But you think you got to continue to plan and worry and work and blah, 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 blah. Nope. No. You're very close to achieving your goal. The real goal, not the goal that you're putting out here, earthly, for everybody to see. That's the easy goal. Your spiritual goal, you're very close to achieve. Or that stretch goal. Stretch, right? That stretch goal. You're very close to achieving that. Closer than you think. Closer than you're willing to admit to yourself, and it's probably scared the living crap out of you. Or you're afraid you're going to fail, Capricorn Moon, so you're really not sure what you should do about that. But you're closer to achieving it. You're not going to fail. You will not be allowed to fail. Do you understand me? You're the only one that can make you fail. Aquarius. Aquarius Sun. Aquarius Sun. 2 minutes and 2 hours, 5 minutes. Aquarius Sun. 2 hours, 5 minutes. Okay. Aquarius Sun, what do we have here? Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Oh my God, how beautiful is that? Wow, this was a good purchase. The Starseed Oracle. I swear to you, next time I do this, I'm probably going to do sun sign one night, maybe moon sign another or something. Ooh, baby. This is quite the undertaking. I like it though. Ace of Crystals. All right. Fall into my arms. Hold me close to you. Oh, draw me close to you. Never let me go. Da, 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 to hear you say that I'm your friend. Fall into my arms. The Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she'll be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be, that being human can be lonely and confusing, Aquarius sun. That the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of Source. But at the same time, it can be glorious and sweet. So often we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that we're being rewarded. And when things are bad, then perhaps we've done something wrong. However, we're all here to expand and grow. And it's through the extremes of life that we do exactly that. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experience, to let them initiate you more fully into life, the agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. This life is but a single breath in the inextinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurt, sorrow, fears, burdens, and doubts, to lay them at her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I've truly lived. That was a holy moment. Draw me close to you. Never let me go. I'd lay it all down again to hear you say that I'm your friend. That's it's a gospel song. Not gospel, like contemporary Christian. What song starts, draw me close to you, never let me go? You are my desire, and no one else will do. 'Cause no one else can take your place, to feel the warmth of your embrace. Help me find a way to bring me back to you. You're all I want. You're all I've ever needed. You're all I want. Help me know you're near. Y'all remember that song? Man. Aquarius. You're being drawn back in. You're being drawn back in. You're being reminded that you were never alone. You're being reminded that you were never forsaken. You're being reminded that you were never forgotten. There's confusion with the Seven of Cups, and there's choices, and there's people, and there's all of this emotion going around. And it's tough. But also for you, this full moon is saying you have the ability, you have the wherewithal, you have the power, you have the emotion that lives within you to roar like a mighty lion and come out with a brand new start. This is the Ace of Crystals. Breaking out and breaking bad. All the while knowing that as your individual self yet lives, you can fall into a collective. You can fall into our arms and we will help you. You can fall into the arms of Source, and all of us as a group will buoy you up and lift you up and support you, Aquarius. Come back to the collective and allow us to help. Come back, Starseed and Lightworker, and allow the group to assist. Get the strength from all of us in and of yourself so that you can start brand new. Because you can. And this time better than before. And this time higher than before. And the confusion will fade away as you give in and allow your individuality to shine in the face of, or within the group within the group. You don't have to carry all the burdens on your own. I think that's really what's being said here. You do not have to carry the burdens on your own. You can actually let loose. You can actually let go. You can actually let God. You can actually, and when you find that rest, and then you're elevated higher because you're not so weighed down trying to figure it out and weighed down in the confusion. I'm not sure why this didn't work, and I'm not sure why this, and I'm not sure why that. You know what? Whoop. Stop. Full stop. We're here to help you. We're here to help. And we'll be here. We're not going anywhere. We're here to help. Because on the other side of this, right, this is a solitary number. Ace, 1, solitary, you, yourself, breaking free. So don't think that just because you're coming back to the collective to regroup and be strong and to recharge and to remember, wait a minute, this is where I'm supposed to fit here in the cog and the wheel. Yeah. This is where we're fitting in the wheel and the cog. But right now you're in so much confusion because there's so much energy and there's so much everything. And I don't know that you've fully defined who you are as kind of the lion side, because you put that down so much. That grandioseness. And I guess I'm just saying, be grand. Be grand. Be great. And you can be great, get your recharge, and then move forward. Because Source is always there for you, with you, not to take over, not to run your life, because you've already been given everything you need. But sometimes we need to kind of come do a little recharge and get a little spark, and then we can blossom into that beautiful being that we came here to be in the first place. So fall back, release the control. Everybody's like releasing control. I feel like I need to be like finding some rendition of Janet Jackson's Control so that I can, I don't know, maybe that's not it. Maybe I need to do the opposite. But I feel like we need to be releasing control and understanding that by releasing control, you actually gain it. All right, Aquarius moon. Ooh. You're all I want. You're all I've ever needed. Gosh, I love that song. I forgot about that song. Thank you for reminding me. Aquarius moon. 2 hours. 16 minutes and 45 seconds. Aquarius moon. 2 hours, 16 minutes, 45. Here we go. Aquarius moon conclusions are within reach. I'm actually going to read that one. Is that a cat? Oh, I thought it was a cat. Full moon eclipse. Full moon eclipse. And just like that, a door slams shut. If you've pulled this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about to reach is about to reach a peak, or this has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. When you're experiencing now, what you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and a way for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as it might be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be the key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it releases it so you can move on. And if that fits Aquarius sun, honey, you hold on to that too. So Aquarius moon, it's time for you to forgive and release. Don't hold the grudges. Let it go. Let it go. Release it at this full moon. Okay? Because Aquarius sun, what's happening is it's trying to be moved out of your way. It's trying to be moved out of your space. And the longer you hold on to it energetically, the longer it's going to be in your space. The less likely you're going to be able to move forward. Okay? So Aquarius moon. Okay? Conclusions are within reach. And I'll tell you what, the other thing, and then we're going to move on to Pisces and get her done. The issue sometimes we have when we have these situations, we become so used to living in the dark and in the muck and in the mire and in the crap that we don't know how to live any other way. And because we don't know how to live any other way, we're scared of the unknown. But you're so tired of dealing with the crap that your soul is crying out and saying, I can't do this anymore. We have to change. We have to be released. And so because of that, right, allow the conclusion to happen so that your soul can be free and you can live the life that you're meant to live. Trust me, it's great on the other side. All right. Last but not least, Piscean suns. Piscean suns Pisces, 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 20 seconds. 2 hours, 20 minutes, 20 seconds. 2 hours, 20 minutes, 20 seconds. Well, that's definitely not it. Star bathing. I know, it's funny. I looked at that card and I knew it wasn't theirs. Star bathing. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. It's the only thing about new decks, and it's the only thing about decks that are, you know, this is heavy card stock. Not gonna lie, both of these decks really feel awesome. They're definitely not made for like trying to shuffle like in a standard kind of casino way. But the problem is they can like stick together. So you have to really be careful in how you're... Okay. I'm going to acknowledge the Five of Wands because I really felt the Five of Wands wanted. So there's some conflict going on within you. I think because you yourself, Pisceans, are really trying to ascend towards this light body, right? Yep. You're trying to ascend towards this light body. So this star bathing, let's look that up. And then we've got the Three of Crystals and the Ace of Crystals. So I feel like we're being asked to be a little bit more grounded, but let's see what's going on. The stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the Earth. When things are in balance, the planet also sends information back up. Many starseeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally. Firmly believe that. To activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten. Firmly believe that. And all of that information is stored in the crystalline grid. If you pull this card, you may be being called to begin working with the stars and the crystalline grid of the Earth. Some people believe that the crystalline grid of the Earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies to the planet. You may be guided to journey to particular places on Earth to unlock these cosmic codes within your presence. With your presence, so this is talking about connecting to the higher frequencies and connecting to the crystalline grid on the Earth. So, and becoming more of this light being, kind of carefree. And when I say carefree, I mean earthly, not caring, like not worried so much. But I also feel like by connecting to that crystalline grid and becoming more of a light being and a star being, we've got the Three of Crystals and the Ace of Crystals. What does that tell me? The Three of Crystals and the Ace of Crystals, to me, tells me you're going to be commissioned to do some work, commissioned to do, operate in your purpose in a real way. It's manifesting, right? You're coming into your own with that Ace of Crystals again. I love that Ace of Crystals. And because it's like a fully manifested, like, hey, I'm starting to become who I knew I was always meant to be with that Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Crystals. Like that's saying I'm really meant to become who I'm meant to be. I'm becoming that person, becoming that being, like I'm acting that out earthly when I knew I was supposed to be all the time spiritually. And that Three of Crystals says, you know, you're coming into me that now in this regard, in this context, you're coming into an alignment that is beautiful. You're coming like, right? Because her like third eye / crown is just like, whoom, it's like on point. So you're being guided to the right spaces and places where you can be the most effectual. And so if you're a Pisces that is super sensitive to higher frequencies at this Leo full moon, this for you is probably less of letting go of things. And I think this full moon really is more going to be centered for you actually around Mercury and Neptune kind of coming into coexistence there in your sign. Because that really, I think the moon is just allowing for a nice portal to be opened so that you can hear very clearly from Mercury, the mercurial energy, so to speak. So you can really be getting these messages and really kind of hear and crystallize, if you will, no pun intended, crystallize the dream state, the dream nest, what you're supposed, the spiritual aspect of connecting at a higher level, right? At a higher frequency, and allowing yourself to kind of ascend, and allowing that DNA to be activated, and allowing, like the mind to expand, all this kind of stuff, for the purpose of allowing your third eye to guide you towards the very practical things on this earth that need to be done so that other people can ascend and come up, if that makes any sense. So really, this is letting go of that tethering to earth, right? Like, let go and let yourself, okay, this is where I'm going. Allow yourself to start to become that light being. Last but not least, absolute last, Pisces moon. 2 hours, 26 minutes, and 25 seconds. 2:26:25. 2:26:25. One more. It could be. Okay. Yeah. So there's two here I want to bring out. Expect a powerful change, and it's a time for healing. So Pisces, I think that for some of you guys, there have been some relationships that you've kind of just let go by the wayside. And, a lot of you are kind of swimming back to kind of heal up those relationships. Because, you do that. You guys, you disappear for a little while, Piscean moons, and suns. You guys disappear for a while. You're not really like feeling the human being thing. And I get it. You're the grandfathers of the zodiac and grandmothers. So you're just kind of like, whatever, these little kids. So I get it. But this is a big shift for you as well. This is a big shift. This is going to be kind of a big shift for all of us. But some of us, there's bigger shifts when we have a lot of interaction and a lot of aspecting going on in our signs. Pisces is one of them. This is like a really kind of big release, setting the stage for us coming into your season, right? And coming into your own season, that's really your time to shine. It's really your time to really be activated. It's your time to really be like, take center stage. And if you've not done the healing and you've not done the shifting necessary, your season is going to be funky. Okay? Because we're going to be finishing up Mercury going into like retrograde, out of retrograde, in your sign. There's a lot going on there. Uranus kind of hurtling and moving. We'll have like Saturn kind of coming back and forth. Not really know what the heck it wants to do. So it's going to be really interesting. And, out of Aquarius and back into Cappy and, whatever. So, or out of Capricorn into Aquarius and back. So this is a shift for you to raise your vibrations. And again, especially Piscean moons too, right? Are you going to elevate yourself to the point where on a frequency level, on an energy level, and an emotional level, are you going to be vibrating at the higher frequencies, or are you just going to kind of stay like status quo? So the choice is always yours, but I just hope you choose the higher frequency. All right, y'all. Whew, thank you for hanging with me. 2.5 hours later, we are done. Sun and moon, all 12 signs. So thank you very much, moderators. Thank you, everybody, for hanging with me that did hang with me. I know this was a lot, y'all. This was a whole heck of a lot. So I have some personal readings to do. I always do, right? But if you do want 2020, we can still do those. If you want, I still have a few 30 for 30s. I just like put a few more up there, slots. And don't forget, Saturday we're going to be doing the love readings. It's $5 for an oracle card, $15 for oracle plus 3 clarifiers. I'll only be on for 90 minutes. If you want to like pre-send me the money, you can, to secure your spot, because literally I'm only on for 90 minutes. And this is happening Saturday night, because the very next day I'm on a plane at 7 o'clock in the morning to go to Portland, Oregon. So I am not going to sit on here for 2.5 hours on Saturday when I got to get on a plane at 7 o'clock in the morning, which means I got to be at the airport at 5 o'clock, which means I got to be at the house by 4:30, which means I'm not going to be messing with y'all. That's what all that means. I will tell you that. Tonight, again, we did use that. I love y'all, but we did use primarily the Starseed Oracle tonight, and we used the Moonology Oracle, and we used the Star Child Tarot. I don't know. I bought that Oracle card deck on Amazon. I'll see if I can get an Amazon link and put it underneath there. I know I bought the Moonology cards on Amazon. I don't know that they had the Star Child Tarot. I think I bought that like physically in a shop here. So, but these are the cards that we used tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed them. I think they provided us a lot of great information and energy. Oh, yes, we made it, y'all. We made it. I think this coming week I'm going to do a Patreon only while I'm out traveling. I'm going to do a Patreon only, like, sit down, talk, chitty chat. So, all right, guys, let me get out of here. I got to go because I got to meet my cat sitters. I had to get cat sitters. S. Maria, you going to be able to be up to put in the timestamps, or do you want me to let me know? Thank you very much, sweetie. I appreciate it. Okay, guys. Thanks, moderators. I appreciate you. Appreciate you taking all the times down and everything and keeping everybody on track. Primarily me. I will see y'all in the morning. Okay? Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you so much. Namaste. Bye, Lightworkers.